It's
morning.
It's the morning time.
I think, what day is it now? 17.
It's year 2029.
This campsite was cold. It was colder than the others we've been.
Pretty much waterless.
Yeah, pretty much waterless. But it was nice. I mean, the trees are nice.
Yeah.
But we have to, today we basically have a roller coaster. We're going to go up to Bear Ridge, down to Mono Creek, up to Silver Pass, and then maybe we're going to decide to either camp right before Silver Pass or just on the other side of Silver Pass, depending on how we're feeling. We want to average 10 more if we can. So just kind of depend on.
Today might be a little bit of a push day.
It might. So, but it feels good, and we're ready to head out.
Now that I've had 4 chocolate-covered espresso beans.
Yeah, that's how we're getting some caffeine in the morning.
And 4 more in the coffee this morning.
Oh, you had 8?
Oh, yeah, I'm jacked.
Okay.
Did you say 20 miles? You want to get to Reds today?
No.
Reds, by the way, is like 30 miles away.
Yeah, about 30 miles from here. You probably could. I'd still be on Silver Pass, 20 miles behind you. Anyway, the one good thing about this campsite was it had a bar or sometimes 2 of AT&T service.
It was crazy.
And so we were able to call our family and check in and hear that everything's fine at home, which is lovely to hear and a relief. And I always love talking to the people I love most. And also, you checked in.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was kind of a bonus of this otherwise kind of bland campsite. So anyway, we got to get going.
Okay. Onward and upward.
Yep.
That was our water supply. You be the judge if it looks good. Straight out of Campton, we made 14 switchbacks. And I don't think we're near the top of this Bear Ridge or mountain. But that's how our morning started. All right, this plant right here is called mule's ear. It has a yellow flower and kind of large surface area leaf with little fuzzy hairs. And it's an interesting example of a plant that defends for space and nutrients and light and resources by a process called allelopathy, where it releases chemicals into the soil, and then those chemicals inhibit the growth of Jeffrey pines. A study showed that the growth of baby Jeffrey pines was inhibited by at least 50%. And so this chemical, what it does is it inhibits germination. It prevents the roots from growing. It prevents nutrient uptake by the baby pines. And so it's a chemical defense. And there is a grouse right there walking. Let's see if we can zoom in on it. Chemical defense, allelopathy. So mule's ear. And if you look around here, there's no Jeffrey pines anywhere in this area. There's a juniper over there, but no Jeffrey pines in this whole area where there's a big mule's ear patch. Right on that log is the grouse. And there's a whole little troop of them. There's some littler ones up over here. Teenagers, it looks like, all throughout this little mule's ear meadow. Okay, we have Curtis showing us the giant sawtooth fungus. No, my huge hand.
Oh, your huge hand, okay. These are saprotrophs, which mean they secrete digestive enzymes out into the environment and then absorb in the digested nutrients. And the sawtooth fungus is commonly found on lodgepoles, and that is what this is here. And it's dead, so it's being decomposed by this fungus. Been switchbacking up Bear Ridge for about 0.9 miles since we left camp. This is a trail junction that heads down to Vermilion Valley Resort, which we're not going to. Instead, we're gonna keep on keeping on, heading up towards Silver Pass. We have walked across and now we're heading down the Bear Ridge. It looks like it's mostly a lodgepole forest, although as we're heading down, starting to see volcanic rock coming down Bear Ridge. And I just want to use my pole to show you the slope of this ridge. It's switchbacks and it's pretty slopey. We don't want to slide off to our right because that's a pretty steep slope that we're heading down after going up. So it's switchback after switchback down Bear Ridge. Right, here we are at an aspen. Well, Curtis is whacking himself on this log. Here we are at an aspen where someone, Paul and Amy, I don't know, have carved their name in at some point. And I am curious if Paul and whatever that other name is come back in 50 years.
Somebody did it in 82.
Where will their heart be?
Hopefully on the ground.
Will it be?
Somebody did it back there on that one.
Will it be higher up? Will it be lower down? Which way will it be? Curtis?
Don't know.
I have a vote for lower from Denise behind me. Denise says lower. And the answer is it'll be in the exact same spot because trees and all plants grow from their tips. And so it's growing out from the roots and up from the very top. But this might get wider here. It'll get wider and maybe more girth in the tree, but it will stay at the same height. There you go. Lesson learned.
And thank you for carving your initials into a tree.
Correct.
Idiot. And we still have more switchbacks. But this is what we've been dealing with a bit of the morning is a lot of this deadfall from the winter or windstorms, variety of situations to get over this stuff. Try not to get hung up on anything. But we are getting closer to the bottom of this mountain. All right, we have finally made it down the 99 switchbacks, or however many there were, down to the river.
We're here having lunch at Mono Creek. Curtis is doing some laundry.
What?
You're doing laundry?
Sock laundry.
Sock laundry at Mono Creek. Also attempted some handline fishing. We've gone about 5.2 miles since we left our camp this morning. And now the rest of the day will be up. Got to head up towards Silver Pass this way.
Well, we've officially hit rock bottom in terms of elevation. We're at 7,900 feet. And that is Mono Creek to my right. And now we are headed up towards Silver Pass. Let's call it 5 miles. I asked Gretel if she knew a different name for this forest where it's hot and dry. She said, nope, it's a dry and hot forest. So there you go. All the fun and games of sitting next to the creek are over. And now it's up. The punishment of going down, 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 down is we got to go up, 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 up. Now the nice thing is the packs are down on weight a bit from food consumption, but we are full of water. It's not one thing, it's another. Elevation working with you, not so much with you. Getting down in the lower part of the valley at 12:30, it's warm. But we'll get up to 10,000 feet or something like that, and it'll cool off.
This camera will flatten it out and not show how freaking hot and steep some of these steps are as we go up out of the Mono Creek Basin towards Silver Pass. Plus it's hot. It's hot because we're lower elevation. My thermometer was reading somewhere between 85 and 90. So we're just going slow and steady. I found some shade, so we're just trying to go slow and steady up this slope. Taking another break after that first set of uphill. This is Silver Pass Creek.
It's very possible you will.
Curtis,
Yo,
how are you feeling?
yo, what's up? What's up, America?
What are your thoughts?
Today's a bit of a thrasher.
Today is a
You know, we started out with something like 14 or 15 switchbacks, and then we ended with like 99 going all the way down below 8,000 feet. And then it's been a grind all the way up to this beautiful spot.
Yep.
But we still have 3.5 miles to go.
We got to keep going. So, break's over. This is Pocket Meadow as we approach Silver Pass.
This is what I want to replace the staircase at home with. Nice granite steps to the second floor. And then with an occasional gap that's unachievable. Oh,
Thigh-high step.
and a stair that's almost as tall as my knee. It's perfect. So this particular tree right here is doing everything it can to find a hold as the soil erodes off of it and around it. These roots string down and across and up in probably a 60 to 70 foot radius around this tree.
We are at 9,400 feet looking southeast, and you can see a volcanic knob right across in the middle of the field of view. This little tree here is a mountain hemlock. You can tell by the floppy top. And this was John Muir's favorite type of tree. We don't know the name of this meadow. It doesn't appear to have a name on the map, but it's beautiful, and we're seeing way more hemlocks now that we're up this far north, lots more hemlocks, and I love them.
Well, we're still making progress towards camp. Hopefully we've got about an hour left before the sun gets down below this ridge to my left. It certainly is beautiful out here. Been a bit of a long day, a lot of up from Mono Creek up to this point. I don't want to take too wild of a guess, but it's probably around 2,000, 2,500 feet. But I'm looking forward to getting a little overnight home set up and some food in the belly, and then do it all again tomorrow. Well, this view has been at our back all day. A little view of the lake. Oh, and Gretel doing some chores. After dinner, we had amazing mashed potatoes out of a bag.
Oh, yeah.
And our camp.
All right. Hi, everybody.
Hey, good evening.
We are tired. We went to the lake called Silver Pass Lake, and we estimated it was around 10.5 miles. But it was like up Bear Creek Ridge, down Bear Creek Ridge, up. We basically did nearly the full Silver Pass approach. It's just slightly that way, maybe less a mile.
Yeah.
And what's our elevation?
10,370, something like that.
Mm-hmm. And we're at this lovely lake with only one other person who's been our neighbor for the last couple nights. And otherwise, there's hardly anyone.
It's quiet.
Here.
There's no
It's super
wind.
quiet.
The mosquitoes do not exist.
But it was a hard climb up.
Oh, it was wicked. We started at a pretty decent elevation from camp.
Yeah, then we dropped.
Then we dropped all the way down to the river valley.
The Mono Creek was
7,900 feet.
Yeah,
and
so it's
now
been
we're at
up.
10,370.
Yeah, and but it was hard.
And in the blazing sunshine, that was the worst.
But there were a few nice meadows and
yeah,
and some nice viewpoints, and so I did have some chafing that near the end that I was like, okay, we need to stop because
that does not sound
it
enjoyable.
hurts to walk. So hopefully that clears up. We have probably about 23 miles to go over the next 2 days to get our next resupply. And so our goal tomorrow is to, go 10, 11, 12 miles. We'll have to for sure go over Silver Pass.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's only about a mile that way-ish.
Yep. So anyway, I'm going to go put on my jammies and go to bed.
Let's take a look around at the lake. Zing. Okay, here we go. So there's the south end of the lake. And zoom me around.
Oh, nice reflection in the water.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that's where we're going.
Pass.
Right in the middle of the screen, there's a low spot we can't see, but that's generally where we're going to be going tomorrow.
Yep.
And then a view of where we're camped.
Home sweet home.
That's it for the night. It's so peaceful here.
Yeah. Good night.
All right. Ciao.